everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here, and it's Thursday, January the 5th. Hope you're doing great this morning. I am drinking a cup of tea this morning, which is quite unique. It's a brand called Sirocco. I bought a collection of these teas over the holidays, and this is chamomile orange blossom, and it says that it's balancing, harmonious, mild, aromatic, and regenerative. That's what it says on the back. So cheers to that. Hope that you're having a great morning, and I've got a tea that's equally profound and energizing for you. I love tea. It's just got such a story about it. You know, it's not just the drink. It's got a whole history where it was made, where it was planted and grown, and how it was developed. I don't know. This is a Swiss brand of tea, so I don't know if you can get this in the United States or around the world. But Sirocco. Anyway, I hope it's a good day for you, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being here on a Thursday. We've got through most of the week. We're kind of approaching the first weekend in January. Hope that you've done some fun things. I know that this time of the year can be quite, not stressful, but just kind of, energizing as we get into the new year and all the things that we're planning to do. I've had a wonderful week so far, and I hope it's the same for you. Now, I also wanted to talk to you today about something which is kind of, it runs through everything that we define as happiness in our lives, and to one extreme or the other, and that is our relationship with money. Now, are you a millionaire? Do you have $1 million in the bank? Well, I don't, and I probably never will. But I think that we still, whatever our relationship with money is, we still have some self-limiting beliefs about money that hold us back. That prevent us from having our full financial potential in our 60s. And I know that some of you are struggling with money, and so I'm not making light of this. These are meant to be constructive ideas, and I think it gets back to that question about your relationship with money. How you see it, how you view it. So I think one of the first self-limiting beliefs that we have about money is it's too late to start saving now. There's been this attack by the media, really, and by, just people that know everything about retirement, to say that retirement's a time when you either saved for retirement or you haven't. And making money in retirement is not something that ever is really ever talked about. It's not possible. So we save for retirement and then it's over. But that's not the case. I mean, retirement age was set when people were living a lot fewer years. So now we have 20, 30 years ahead of us, and saving for retirement is important, but saving and making money in retirement is just as useful. And actually, it's sort of paradoxical, but that's the shift in mindset, I think, that we have to have about our relationship with money. So we've thought about this a lot on 60andMe. We've written many articles about things that other women are doing to make money in retirement. And we actually even put an ebook together, which was called Creative Ways to Make Money in Retirement. And that was, you can go to 60andme.com/money and download it free of charge. And it's got 60 ideas. And some people have really enjoyed it and found that there were some new ways of looking at making money in retirement they hadn't thought of. So that's one self-limiting belief. It holds us back to think that we can't make money in retirement. The second thing is that a lot of women are saying, I'm done. Are you kidding? I don't want to work anymore. This is ridiculous. I've given up. I've worked all my life, 50 years, 45 years. I'm done. And that's a valid response. I mean, I don't want to work full time for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm sure you don't either. But it's something that I've discovered over the years with 60andMe, that the women who find the most happiness in their 60s, the ones who seem to be doing the best, are the ones who are working still in retirement. And also, if not working full time, they're working part time. And this is, I think, they started their own business. They're doing things in a very practical and concrete way to make money. Now, I think that this is a self-limiting belief, because a lot of women think, what am I going to do? What kind of business am I going to start? Well, we've written articles about this going back to your past. You've got experience, you've got connections, you've got skills. you can do something to make a little money that's going to help to make retirement easier. So that's another self-limiting belief. A third one is that people say, it's related, I'm too old to start a business. Well, what's too old? What's too old anymore? I mean, honestly, maybe when, 20, 30 years ago, it was too old to start a business in your 70s, but some of the really great entrepreneurs started in their 60s and 70s, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's an interesting fact that 20% of all entrepreneurs are over 50. So that is true. I mean, it's really not that difficult to get started. It doesn't have to be, a ton of money or a ton of time. There's technology now that enables you to sell products. For example, if you make artisan soap, you can sell it on Etsy, etsy.com. Great place. Not just soaps, you can sell jewelry, sewing, knitting, craft ideas, pictures, postcards. You can do all kinds of creative things, and Etsy is just one of many platforms now that you can sell these things. It's just really getting out of that sense of futility that I'm too old to start doing this. You're not, ever. Just do it. And having that extra $500 in the bank every month will make all the difference to travel, luxuries, just things that you really want to do. Now, another self-limiting belief that a lot of women in their 60s have, and by the way, if you've got thoughts on this as we're going along, just leave them in the section below, because, we're covering quite a bit of territory here, and I want you to feel, just, pause the video and write a note. But as I was starting to say, that there's another self-limiting belief, which is I need to leave a legacy. Now, of course, it's wonderful if you can leave money for your friends or children, but it's not always going to be the case. And it's because of that guilt or that feeling of that I didn't save enough when I was younger, I'll have nothing to leave for my children, that you sometimes do some very unorthodox and kind of things that aren't helping you. And for example, do you really need a life insurance policy when your children are working and established in their own careers? Honestly, it's just not something that you need to be spending money every month for. There are some cases, of course, but in most cases, not so. The other thing that people do is to keep their costs so low that they're not living a good quality of life themselves. They keep their expenses so low so that they can give something to their children, that they're just not enjoying their own life. And it's taken me a little while to grasp this and understand it fully. But honestly, from my heart, I tell you this, from my own experience, your children just want you to be happy. They are happy if you're happy. So I think that's something to remember, and just not to do anything that's going to harm your own quality of life. And talk to them about it. Have a conversation. That's what's really important. Another thing you might say to yourself in retirement, if you have not enough money, is, money's not that important to me anyway. Well, it should be, and it is, because as I said before, you're likely to live several more years, and you're going to need money to live day to day, and to do that travel that you might want, or to just enjoy your life and have more control over your life. I think having that perception that, I didn't save, I haven't got any money, so it's not important, is some justification that you're not, financially secure. Just go for it as long as you can. Just try to find some way to make a little extra cash, because it's going to make all the difference in your life. Some of you, another limiting belief is that my husband is going to take care of everything. We've been together for so long, we're going to be together forever. He's going to take care of everything. And a lot of women feel this way. They don't have to worry about money. Well, we know the situation there is that often our partner dies before us. It's not a very pleasant thing to think about, but it's a reality to deal with. And if that happens, you need to be ready to make your own money and to be financially secure. So that's something really to think about. And and related to that is another way that people talk about money, which is, well, I haven't got that long to worry about it anyway. I'm in my 60s, 70s, what's the point? Well, the point is that as long as you stay healthy and well, you can live into your 80s and 90s and live a good life. and that those are the times that you will need to be financially secure. You may not feel like working so hard when you're in your 90s, but people have and people do, and I think that's something to remember. So I know money is a boring subject, isn't it? And we want to see retirement just as a time when we just relax and enjoy all the work we put into our lives and not worry about money. But, it does make a difference. And I think those self-limiting beliefs hold us back. Do you agree? I really would like to get your feedback on this topic. I know it's a little bit of a controversial one. It's a tender spot for many, many people. But, do you struggle with any of these self-limiting beliefs about money? I'd really like to know, what your relationship with money is. And let's have a conversation. Okay, everyone. Well, have a really, really great day. I hope that this week has gone well for you and that you're having a really fun time. Just do things for yourself today that make you smile, make you happy. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow on Mornings with 60 and Me. Bye-bye for now.